ومن صلح من آبائهم وأزواجهم وذرياتهم والملائكة يدخلون عليهم من كل باب سلام عليكم بما صبرتم فنعم عقبى الدار جنات عدن Jannah Adnan yadkhulunha. Who will enter Jannah Adnan? Number one, man salaha min abaihim. The righteous among their fathers. So in Jannah, you meet your father. And then maybe you never see your grandfather. Say, Dad, who's dead? That's your grandfather. And Dad, that's your great-grandfather. If you are from India, from Indonesia, I said, who was that one? That one used to be Hindu and become Muslim. I said, oh, thank you. Because of you, we are here. Right? And then wa azwajim, your spouses, your wife, your husband. Brother, can I ask you a question? So in Jannah, which one you want to meet in Jannah? With your wife? Always hur in. Hur? Subhanallah. You know, I always ask the man, he said hur in. But the woman, they are loyal. Say, my husband. You know, brothers, your wife will become prettier than all the women there. In one hadith said, when you are enjoying all the women, suddenly a beautiful woman will come. I said, who's that? That's Aisha, your wife. What? You forget all the women there. Right? Inna ansa'nahunna insha'a wa ja'alnahunna abkaro. Change again. Wa dhurriyatihim. And then you're going to meet what? Your children and grandchildren. Subhanallah. You die, your children are not married yet, for example. And suddenly they have, who's this? Dad, your grandchildren. Who's that? Grandchildren. Thank you, Dad. When you brought to Dallas, you teach us. And because of you, you are here. But if not, it should be somewhere else. Right? So therefore, our subject today, how to be together in Jannah. You want to be together in Jannah? Inshallah. Right? The first, let's read Surah An-Nisa 21. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Everybody? So you get reward also. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وكيف تأخذونه وقد أفضى بعضكم إلى بعض وأخذن منكم ميثاقا غليظا. Allah said marriage in Islam is mithaqan. Mithaq means a commitment, an oath, agreement. Ghalidhu means solid, heavy commitment. Do you know the word mithaq in the Quran? Mostly Allah used when Allah made a covenant with Bani Israel. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ. But Allah also used for marriage. So be careful. When you marry, you not only make commitment with your wife, but with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So why is it marriage is mithaqan ghalidha? Number one, because marriage or nikah is the longest ibadah. The longest ibadah. How long do you pray? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, expert 3 minutes. How long we fast? Huh? 16 hours? That's it. How long we do Hajj? Huh? Hajj, 5 days, 6 days. Right? But marriage, since you said, I accept the marriage, qabut nikah, you do ibadah. Right? Who's have the longest marriage here? Brother, how long did marry? 22 years, 22 years. Anybody longer than him? Huh? How long? 24. Yeah? I married more than 35 now. Right? You know, my wife, she was 19 when married. So she spent with her parent, shorter than spent with me. So as long as they're together, you are what? Ibadah. When your wife smiles to you when you come home, hi honey, that's ibadah. When you come home also. Because Rasulullah SAW, when he come home, kana idha dakhala baytu bashan duhaka. Rasulullah when he come home, always what? Bashan. He's smiling. Duhaka, that means he tried to find nukta, to make his wife laugh. Right? So married is what? The longest what? Ibadah. Also married is the longest school. As long as you marry, you learn one another. Right? Married also is the longest togetherness with your wife. So what called ithaqan walido. Yeah? So now, in conclusion, how to be together. Right? Because if you're together here in dunya and then you spread, sometimes in the Eid, you have reunion, right? But maybe one of your brother or your son couldn't come because they live in New York, they have something. But inshallah, next week will come. But over there, khalas. If you are not there together, maybe what? Another place, right? So number 1, let's read Surah An-Najm, 21. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والذين آمنوا واتبعتهم ذرياتهم بإيمان ألحقنا بهم ذريتهم وما ألتناهم من عملهم من شيء كل امرئ بما كسب رهين. Those who believe and follow by his wife, his children, the same belief. Have to be the same iman. Right? Al-haqna bihim. Al-haqna mean Allah will join them together. Jannah have 100 levels. Maybe you are on the high level, but your children not really before. Allah said, don't worry. Al-haqna bihim. Allah will join together. Right? Or opposite. In one hadith, there is a boy, he's going to enter Jannah. When he stopped, he said, why? He said, I didn't see my parent. He righteous children. And the angel said, he's in trouble. He have hisab. Allah said, make him faster. Because of what? The children. Yeah. So therefore, it is very important that, you really care about our children. Especially, most people sometimes, they care about their future in this life. To be engineer, to be doctor is good. But they are become doctor, engineer, if the deen is lost, khalas. Right? Number 2, Rasulullah SAW was asked, What type of deed will bring most people into Jannah? Anybody can guess? What kind of deed will bring most people into Jannah? Yes, taqwallah wa husnul khuluq. Taqwa and good conduct. Especially good conduct to your family. Right? You know, for interesting, this hadith, a Sahaba did ask Aisha, كيف كان خلقه? How is Rasulullah character? It is strange, right? Because Sahaba know him. Why they did ask Aisha? Because they want to know if Muhammad is the same person when he's in the masjid and at home. Because sometimes you find a brother, mashallah, in the masjid, super Muslim. At home, like lion. Rasulullah no. Outside and home, he said, khairukum khairukum li ahli. You know, in Surah Yusuf, he saw a dream. Inni ra'aytu ahada ashara kawkaba wash-shamsa wal-qamara ra'aytuhum li sajidin. He said, Ya abati, daddy. The word abati means, this is the way the Arab, when they call the father with love and respect. Ya abati. He said, I saw a dream. 11 stars, the sun, and the moon. I saw all of them, they bow down to me. No question to you. 11 stars represent what? His brothers. The sun, his father. The moon, his mother. Allah said, I want all the father is like the sun. You know when sunrise, everybody happy, right? Sunrise, the employees, the worker, right? Because sun give what? Give life, give energy. That should be the father, right? When they come home, the wife, children, daddy, everybody happy. Because some family, they was happy at home. As soon as the father come, daddy, daddy, daddy. Everybody was scared. Be like son. Everybody was expecting you. Right? Khairukum khairukum li ahli. The best among you, not because you always pray fasting, but you know, how did you treat your wife? Right? And by the way, you know marriage, you're supposed to eat rizki. You know rizki? Rizq. Sustenance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes you are lucky. You have wife, mashallah. But sometimes not. What do you have to do? Accept. وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. And I mean with you, mawaddah. You know mawaddah mean? Mawaddah not only love. Mawaddah mean you accept the shortcoming of your partner. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not let you together with your wife unless that you can handle her. Right? La yukallifu nafsan illa usaha. Khalas, you are stuck. Right? So therefore why? He said, don't put too much expectation before marry. Because some people thought marry like Indian movie. You know Indian movie? The wife dancing when you come. It's not like that. Yeah? Subhanallah. So therefore when Rasulullah passed away, someone asked Aisha, كيف كان يعامل زوجته? How did the Prophet treat his wife? Bakat, she cried. قالت كان ألين الناس. He was very soft. He was very gentle. Right? So if you want to know you are a good husband, not have to wait until you die. Somebody asks your wife. If your wife cry, oh, I miss him so much. It's a good sign. You are a good husband. But if after you die, somebody asks your wife, and your wife said, I wish I died a long time ago. This is true. I saw a woman, her husband died, and she happy. She said, I was in prison for 40 years, and now, alhamdulillah, I'm free. Right? You have to left something memory, right? Because the Quran said, وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. You know azwajan mean? Pair. What mean pair mean? Pair mean it's not the same. Like shoe pair. Would like to wearing a shoe all right? No. So women have the certain thing that you have to be care. Right? Women like what? To be praised. You know, if my wife didn't tell me, said, I love you, for 10 years, I'm okay. But women, no. Women need that after 1 month, 2 months. Oh, you text her, honey, I miss you, love you. The word love is like music for a woman. Some people, difficult to say that. Right? When the Prophet was asked, what is the most beloved deed to Allah? Anybody, right? What's the most beloved deed to Allah? What? To make somebody else happy. To make your wife, your children happy. The same with the woman. Right? You know, one time Rasulullah going to enter the house. The angel came. Ya Muhammad, look, Khadija ready for you. Khadija always make sure when Rasulullah come home, she dress up, the house is clean, she always smiling. Right? And Jibril said, Muhammad, tell Khadija, As-salam, you greet As-salam. Allah from 7th heaven send his greeting for Khadija. Why? Because Khatira always makes sure when Rasulullah come home, because Rasulullah, he facing a lot of challenging outside. But as soon as he come home, it's gone. Why? Because Khatira. Right? So therefore, why the woman who made the husband happy at home, he said in the hadith said, تستغفروا للمرأة المطيعة لزوجها الطيور في السماء والأسماك في البحر. The bird in the sky, the fish in the ocean, they pray, ask Allah forgiveness for a woman who loyal to her husband. Allah. How many bird? How many fish? Yeah? So that's akhlaq, especially akhlaq toward your family, your children, and akhlaq toward the others. The last one, if you want to be together, inshallah, in Jannah, is istiqamah. Right? Let me read Surah Fussilat, ayat 30. Innal ladhina qalu Rabbuna Allahu thumma istaqamu tatanazzalu alayhimul malaika alla takhafu wa la tahzanu وَأَبْشِرُوا بِالْجَنَّةِ الَّتِي كُنْتُمْ تُوعَدُونَ. Those who said, our Lord is Allah. Everybody said it. You ask any Muslim, even drunkard, who's your God? Allah. But what's the figure? ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا, and then istiqamah. Right? Somebody asked Rasulullah, can you advise me? But it's very short. He said, Kul amantu billah, thummas taqim. Say, I believe in Allah, and then what? Istiqamah, be upright. What happens when you do that? Tatanazzalu alayhimul malaika. The angel will come down. When? When you're going to die. Right? When you're going to die, everybody is going to have two. What's that? Fear and grief. Fear, where Allah going to put me? Grief, oh man, you know, I have new baby, new house. We're going to live everywhere. I have children. The angel will come. What the angel said? Allah takhafu wa la tahzanu. Fear not and grieve not. But you still fear. The angel will bring what? Wa abshiru bil Jannah. He will show the screen. That's Jannah. Did you see sometimes somebody in Sakaratul Maut, he was like scared, suddenly he's smiling. Why he's smiling? Because of what? They see his face. He said, nobody die unless Allah show him where he will be. something scary, hellfire in Jannah. Not only that, he said, when you are a good Muslim, you are mustaqim, not only Allah will Jannah, also the arwah, the spirit of good people will come to you. My teacher, Sheikh Mutalawi Sha'rawi, very famous in Egypt. You can see in YouTube. When he died, he was smiling. He said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa annaka Rasulullah wa annaka. He said, you Rasulullah. Why is he wa annaka? Rasulullah. Al-Wah, Al-Anbiya, Siddiqeen, they will come to you. That's the fruit of us, istiqamah. Especially istiqamah in your tongue and your heart. Right? So therefore, the last one, don't forget ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ask Allah forgive you what? Husnul khatimah. Right? Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana. Because nobody know. I gave mention in the khutbah, how are they going to the end? There is, in the book Al-Kaba'ir, a man, he became mu'adhin for 20 years in Basra. So one day he will call adhan, Hayya ala salah. He's a beautiful woman in balcony. Hayya ala salah. And after finished salat, he went down. They approached the woman. He said, hey, fall in love with you. I would like to marry you. I said, you can't marry me. Why? Because I'm Christian. I said, I don't care. He became Christian. And married her, and that night, they drink and drank and died. 20 years. So they ever said, when you are istiqamah now, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And never put down people. They come to, oh, mashallah, you always worry. If Muhammad sallallahu is prophet, what is dua mostly? Ya muqallibal qulub, thabbit qalbi ala dini. Oh Allah, the one who changed the heart, keep my heart on your religion. That's Muhammad sallallahu. How about us? Yeah? There is one Indonesian, was in TV and everybody was watching, because he loved Quran. When the opening, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir rahmanir rahim, Tabarakalladhi biyadihi al-mulk, wa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Pass away. Subhanallah. My teacher, when I was 7 years old, his hobby is doing da'wah. Rasulullah SAW said, Yamutul maru ala ma'asha alayh. People are going to die according to what? His hobby. So be careful, don't hobby too much like football, for example. Touchdown and you die. This is the mimbar like this, and I was there, sit down, my father is behind. He always ended the khutbah by saying, Yamutul maru ala ma'asha alayh. People are going to die according to his hobby. And then he said, Jaddidu imanakum. Renew your iman. Biqawli, by saying, La ilaha illallah. He fall down. On my father's time. Allah, Muhammad Rasulullah. And pass away. When the angel of death asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take somebody's soul, he said, Ya Allah, how do we know? Who is the first one? He said, in the Arash, there's a tree. The number of the leaf of the trees, like the number of the ruh, all of us. 40 days before somebody die, that leaf will fall down on the soldier. So the angel, they know that you're going to die in 40 days. Before they don't know. He went start watching you now. If you are a good Muslim, Allah will give a sign. You didn't know, but suddenly you know it after he died. Oh man, why he said that before? That's my teacher, Ustad Muhammad As-Sigaf. Before he died, a few weeks, he always said to his wife, he said, honey, please take care of the children. He went to the school, he gave like advice to the teachers, please take care of the school. Why he did it? Allah give the feeling. When I was in Olympia, you know, in Olympia, mashallah, there's masjid, it's like here. Around is the all Muslim houses, mostly from Cambodia. There's a wife, 2 days before he died, she visited all the houses with her son and daughter. And he said, please, if I did something wrong, forgive me. And please take care of my children. People said, why you said it? So that night, she said to her husband, honey, do you need me? He said, no, I have to go to work early today. Just sleep. And they slept. At night, the husband had nightmare and beat his wife. Honey, she was dying. Why she went around to the houses? Allah give that feeling. Subhanallah. Right? In the hadith said, إِذَا أَحَبَّ اللَّهِ إِمْرَأً أَسَّلَهُ. When Allah loves somebody, Allah encourage him to do a lot of good deed before he die. You know, suddenly, sometimes you see people, suddenly he change. Come to masjid, right? Right? I want to close with my story. You know, Islam came to Indonesia through what? Merchant mostly. Right? But also, there is a man by name Muhammad al-Idrus. He's from Hadramaut, from Yemen. He is rich. So when he visited Indonesia, he built a mosque. For example, in Dallas, in Houston, in different places. Then after they have few masjid, he went back to Yemen again. He brought what? He brought the imam. He always makes sure the imam is single. So they will marry with Indonesian. So mostly the Arab in Indonesia from Yemen, their grandfather is from Yemen, but my grandmother is. And one of them is my grandfather. He was 20. He came to Jakarta, and he's smart also. Not only bring the imam, he always ready with the wife. Right? You know how many masjid he built in Indonesia? 150 masjid. Beside what? The imam. And he died in the city of Surabaya. He didn't have house. I was imagine, subhanallah, this man, no house, 150 masjid, and the imam until now, my father, grandfather, and my father also imam, and then continue. My brother, all this. Right? Because they know how to invest for the akhirah. So brothers and sisters, so that's how to be together with family in Jannah. What's number one? Who forgets? What's number one to be together in Jannah? You have to be the same belief. Right? You wake up for Fajr, wake up your children also for Fajr. You come to masjid, bring your children to masjid. Right? What's number two? Yeah, always after lecture. You know, before I ask you, anybody know Abu Nawas? Abu Nawas is like, in Arab countries, like, what do you call it? Comedy. He have joke and like. So one day he sold a skull, 3 skulls, but different price. The first one is free. Second one, very cheap. The third one is very expensive. So people just pass by Abu Nawas. But a man said, he was crazy. He said, why did the same skulls, different price? I said, why? Why this is free? Do you want to know? I said, yeah. He brought a stick, right? So he put it into the ear of the skull. Didn't come through, stuck. See, it's free. The second one, they put a stick, come from the right ear, and then come out from the left ear. See, it's cheap. And the last one, he put a stick and stuck inside. Every time somebody give lecture, you'll find 3 types of people, right? Don't be the first one. Not come through. No change. Before lecture, after lecture, like this. Second one better. He listening, but then what? Khalas. Be the third one. Stuck with you and try to implement. Right? So what is the second one? Good akhlaq. Subhanallah. Somebody asked the Prophet Rasulullah, I know that in the judgment, Allah will put our good deed, bad deed in the scale. What type of good deed will make our scale heavy? What is it? Not salah, not fasting, what? Husnul khuluq, good conduct. Yeah? And then he said, Ya Rasulullah, what is the easiest ibadah? What? Husnul khuluq, good conduct, is the ibadah. Right? I'm sorry, there's a sister, he have 2 husbands. Sister have 2 husbands. First one died and then she married again. Said, Rasulullah, if we are in Jannah, which of my husband will be with me? What he said? The best in akhlaq, good conduct. Subhanallah. And I have many stories how, many Americans, they become Muslim because of what? They met Muslim and was impressed with the Muslim. Yeah? And one of them, I think, I'm sorry, we repeated the story. There is, when I live in Olympia, there's an American who became Muslim. And he came to me and said, my mom's sick. So why don't you visit her? She's not Muslim. So he thought, when you become Muslim, no relationship. I said, no, the Quran said, وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. You still have to be kind. So he called her, Mom, I'm coming. So he flew from what? Seattle to Chicago. Many Americans, when they become Muslim, they were in kufi. Right? Change the name. His name was Smith. Now become Muhammad Abdullah. So when his mother looked at wearing kufi, he said, are you Smith? No, ma'am. My name is Muhammad Abdullah. American, they follow with Muslim name. But many Muslims sometimes they change. Bilal become Bill. Right? Yeah. Fatima become Fifi. They like to. He said, my name Muhammad Abdullah. Are you Muslim? I said, yes. Oh, she got mad. Why you follow terrorist religion? Violence. So Muhammad Abdullah told me, said, I cannot change my mother because she was brainwashed by the media. So in 2 weeks, he did not talk about Islam, but he showed her Islam through the action. He cleaned the house, cooked for her, bring the medicine, time for salat, Mom, can I pray? So after 2 weeks, I said, Smith, come here. When you were young, your dad used to bring you to the church, but church never changed your life. When you are a teenager, when you come home, you're always drunk. You call me name, but no, you flew from Seattle to here. By the way, Smith have 2 brothers, brother and sister in Chicago. No one visited, just send the flyover. You flew from there. He said, Mom, this is Islam. You know what God said? وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. After God asked me to worship Him, say, be kind to the parent. You know what Muhammad said? Ridallah fi ridal walidain. If I please God, I displease you, when I go to heaven. I said, Smith, this is a great religion. What I have to do, I want to be like you. I said, Mom, are you sure? I said, yes. And she took Shahada. There was a night. Smith called me, Imam. I said, what? My Imam. I thought she was passed away. She's Muslim. Subhanallah. Right? And then he went Hajj with me. Come back from Hajj on Muharram. She cried. I said, what? My mom passed away. I said, Alhamdulillah. Don't worry. Inshallah, through you, Allah guide her. No, you can make dua for her. Right? With what? That her mother become Muslim, his mother. Khuluq, good akhlaq. SubhanAllah. Can you imagine if one American become Muslim because of you? Because of your akhlaq. SubhanAllah. And every time you pray and fasting, you get the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So Iman, Husnul Khuluq, and the last one what? Istiqamah. Right? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make among the mustaqimin, inshallah. Alhamdulillah hamdan yuafi ni'maka bi mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وقنا عذاب النار رب زدنا علما اللهم بارك لنا في أولادنا ووفقهم إلى طاعتك اللهم اجعلهم من الصالحين والقانتين والصديقين والداعين إلى الله ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله وسلم الحمد لله رب العالمين وإياك. Assalamu alaikum. Are you here?
I'm here.
MashaAllah. When did you
I'm here like 6 months, but my kids almost a year, 1 year and a half.